Previously on Sailing Doodles, we had dinner and music with the inhabitants of a remote island. In this episode, we take the chief across the bay to the mainland to do some shopping and attempt to fix his generator. Follow along on our 15,000 mile journey from Canada all the way to Thailand, and of course, this is only made possible by our patrons. We were still in Vanuatu, which is a remote island group in the middle of the South Pacific, and we were on an even more remote island on the island of Urapiv. Abraham, who we met last night, him and his little village, a very small village, were nice enough to invite us over last night for dinner. And so he asked if he could get a ride into town today, so I'm gonna pick him up, take him in town. He wants to get parts for his generator, which his generator is, I don't know if it's salvageable, but if I can find one cheap enough, I'm just gonna buy him a new one. He doesn't know that yet though. Got Abraham. Alrighty.
Oh, thanks very much. Good morning, everybody! My goodness.
It was about 2 miles across the bay to the slightly bigger town of Lakatoro. This is the town's main pier. From the pier, it was still about a half-mile walk into town. We're kind of taking a little tour of his town here. He introduced me to his daughter and son. He's kind of proud of that, so that was pretty neat meeting them. But nice little place, small town. So he's trying to explain to me something about the Chinese are paying for this, for their construction and all that. But you hear that a lot over here, is the Chinese are building this, doing that. I don't know exactly what they're doing in exchange for it. They're not doing it out of the kindness of their own heart. I think it's for their fishing rights and their food rights when these people, you know, they already need that stuff. This was the main hardware store for the town. After getting the generator parts, Abraham took me to the town's central market. Cabbage.
Welcome.
All right, we bought cabbage. He bought cabbage. Weren't able to buy a generator. I'm kind of bummed. I was looking forward to doing that for him. I don't know how he'd react to it, but oh well. Hopefully we can get his generator fixed. I'm not that mechanically inclined when it comes to engines. But I'll do what I can. I mean, it's a spark issue, so we bought a spark plug. It's not even the right spark plug for the unit, so we'll see. Interesting little dock they have here. It's kind of just rocks all piled together, I guess, to get above the high tide line. The girls were playing in the water and drawing a crowd as we stopped to pick up my tools. So I just stopped off to get some tools and we're gonna head back to his village and see if I can get it fixed. I don't know, no promises, but we'll try. Great. One flip-flop down. I'll borrow one of Laura's nice purple ones, see if that works. Unfortunately, the hardware store only had 2 spark plugs to choose from, and I picked the wrong one. Ah, it's the big one.
Big one.
Big one. I only brought the small one. Not looking good there. Unfortunately, there was 2 spark plugs. One was a big one like this, one was a little one. And we bought the little one thinking small generator. So, that's not gonna work. It's not the right spark plug.
Yes.
That other one that we saw, we need that one. So maybe you can trade this for the other one?
Okay.
Yeah.
Take not one.
Yeah,
Big,
'cause
big size.
the big size, yeah.
Okay.
They didn't have any generators, and I couldn't fix his, but I think we know what the problem is. It's getting spark. So, well, the spark plug wire is getting spark to it anyway. Had the wrong spark plug in there. Maybe a new spark plug, maybe it'll work, I don't know. But I gave him this 5-gallon thing of gasoline because I'm sure he didn't have any gasoline. I think his generator hadn't worked in a couple of years, so that gas he had was probably bad, so maybe it'll work for him. He can trade some of the gas for a new spark plug. I bought the other one, but, or he just trade that one back.
Cool. I can come back.
Thank you. I'd like to come back and see you.
Yes.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, next year. Come,
Okay.
come.
Okay.
You come.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, bye-bye. Bye, Estelle. All right, see you guys.
Thank you too much for
Sure, sure. What a really nice people, gotta say. He was like, oh, I need to give you something for the fuel. No, it's all right. So, heck, that gas can's probably worth as much as the fuel is to him here. But, nice people.